Yo, what up, Street Talks? Eric Kim. Some more Turbo Thoughts. So this Turbo Thought is about, what is joy and what is happiness. So generally, my gist is this: true joy and happiness is the act of creating, the act of doing, and the joy of building. So, for example, when I was a kid or like a teenager, my first car, my beloved car, was when I was 15 with my own money. This is so fun, right? My mom with a mechanic friend, I got a 1991 Sentra XE, a four-door, white 1.6 liter engine. And it was actually a 5-speed manual. And hilarious enough, it didn't have a tachometer, so I just had to learn to shift according to hearing the RPMs with ear. And it was the best thing ever. And I started modifying it. I put it in short ram intake, header, exhaust, a 2-inch. It's very tasteful, right? I shaved all the badges, I repainted it myself. The interior was this ugly brown color, so I primered it and I converted it all into black, replaced the headliner. And I did this all when I was like 15 or 16. And I kind of realized early on that there's some, when I was in high school, there's other kids, who bought WRXs and STIs or Beamers, or this one girl drove a Porsche. That I had so much more joy and pride in taking something more like poor or ghetto or simple, and then building it up. And the joy was actually in the modification and the perceived change over time, rather than the final product. And so this is I think this is actually a very important thing to think about, because we tend to think that happiness is the final stage. Like, oh, once you've bought the Tesla, once you've bought the Lambo, once you've, bought the Leica, once you have X amount of money in your bank account, whatever it is, then you'll be happy. But actually, it is the aspiration for more, the building for more, the growth, the customization, which is the joy. Like, for example, when it comes to like bodybuilding, it seems that the joy of bodybuilding is perceiving yourself getting bigger and stronger. It's not the final end. Because you could be Arnold or be Ronnie Coleman, and you look a certain way, and like, that's not what makes them happy. It's more of the joy of the pump, right? Similarly speaking, like even with powerlifting, for so long my goal was to deadlift 4 plates, which is 405. And then one day I hit it, and I'm like, shoot, can I do more? And then, before Seneca came along, I was able to do a new 1 rep max of 475 pounds. And then so my goal became to deadlift 5 plates, which is 505 pounds or something like that. Same thing went with my squat. My goal was to squat 3 plates, which is I think 315. Then I hit it, and I'm like, this is a little bit anticlimactic. Let me see if I can still go. And then I think my last 1 rep max was 3 plates, a 25. How much was it? 3 plates, a 25, and a 10. Yeah, I think so. So I don't know, is that 385 or something like that? But anyways, then my new goal is to squat 4 plates. Same thing with bench. Hit the 2-plate bench. Then with dumbbell press, hit the 100-pound, 105-pound dumbbells, whatever it is. So once again, it's the aspiring for more, which is the joy. So some very practical things. For example, let's say you're into cars. Much more fun and interesting to buy like kind of a more standard car, or a kit, or a base, and then enjoy building it up and modifying, customizing yourself, than to just buy the final product, which might be the Tesla or buying the Lambo. So it might be more fun getting like a standard A86, and then building and tricking it out yourself, than buying the final thing. Same thing goes with almost anything in life. Rather than wanting to buy the off-white clothing or the Supreme. Supreme ain't even cool anymore, or even the Yeezys, right? Maybe it's better to just buy like a simple, all white Air Force and customize it yourself. My friend Jacob Patterson from downtown LA, he used to customize his shoes. And even something I've realized about my stuff, I've just taken simple red 3M tape and just slapped it over all my things. And it's kind of fun to modify it myself. I even had an old pair of Aslo hiking boots that, I added some hyper orange laces, slapped on some red tape, and like, boom, streetwear, right? So yeah, like anytime you see designs and things that you like, use that as a motivation, stimulation for your own inspiration, but perhaps better to just modify yourself. So go out, go to Uniqlo, I don't know, American Apparel, whatever have you, Hanes, just buy some simple white tees or black tees, get some paint, throw on some paint, Jackson Pollock it, and customize it yourself, build it yourself and make it yourself, and that's where the true joy is.